What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Two Chefs. I'm Ryan.
Mara.
You like my new apron?
Do you like my snazzy new apron? Today, we are making turkey meatballs. This is one of the recipes that is requested all the time from our clients and actually from their kids. And the best part is we put a bunch of veggies in it, and so they're getting really great quality protein and a lot of great vegetables. So, yeah.
You're so sneaky.
Sneaky chef.
Yeah, this is a great food. Quick snack if you're on the run. You can just heat them up, pop a few meatballs in, good to go.
You guys are gonna love them. I can't wait for you to see them. Let's do it.
All right. Thanks for tuning in again. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Also subscribe down below and hit that little bell button so you get a notification every time we're uploading content.
A lot of our recipes are gonna be one that goes with another, and so we don't want you to miss out on any of those awesome combinations. Today, we're making turkey meatballs. And we will have another follow-up recipe where we make a marinara, and then we're gonna show you guys how to make spaghetti squash and zucchini noodles. So those will all go together. Okay, so here's what you're gonna need to make this recipe. 2 pounds of ground dark meat turkey that's pasture raised, 1 pasture raised egg, the zest from 1 lemon, 2 small carrots or 1 large one, 1 good sized medium zucchini, 3 cloves of garlic, 1/4 of an onion, and a good handful of fresh thyme, and some salt to taste. So a couple of equipment things that you're gonna need to make this recipe really fast and easy is a nice large bowl for mixing all of the ingredients. So you'll want a microplane for zesting the lemon, a larger hand grater for the zucchini and the carrots, obviously a peeler for the carrots, and then I have a tablespoon here, but it's just for measuring out the meatballs, but you can use whatever spoon you want as long as it's just that you're using the same size spoon for all of your meatballs. And one more thing that might be nice for you to have in your pantry is a misto. It's so nice because you can actually use this instead of buying an aerosol spray. The best part is you can put any kind of oil you want in here. So if you wanted to put avocado oil, olive oil, whatever it is, you can put it in here, and then that way you know that you're getting the best quality oil in your spray. Give it a few pumps, and then you would just spray it. They're amazing. We're actually just gonna be using this just to spray our hands a little bit and the measuring spoon for the meatballs, just so it doesn't stick. So, handy. Okay, so now we're gonna start preparing all the ingredients into this bowl. My beautiful assistant here is going to help me. The first thing is we're gonna take that 1/4 of an onion. I've just taken off the peel. He's gonna grate it with that hand grater into a big mixing bowl.
Watch your fingers. Luckily this thing's kind of dull.
Yeah. I'm only taking off the top of the zucchini just so that he can hold on to something while he grates it, so.
It's okay if you don't get all of it.
Yeah, you're not gonna use it.
It's worth saving your knuckles. Ow, it's burning my eyes.
And now you're gonna grate this. I'm gonna peel the carrots and get them ready for you.
Honestly, this recipe is kind of fun to do with your kids.
It is really
it's
fun.
Pretty interactive. The whole family can get involved.
Just depending on age, obviously.
And you can see we have 2 different color carrots here, which is really cool. It makes the meatballs look pretty.
Yeah, it's kind of like confetti. Like all the colors in it looks really nice. But if your kids are like weird about colors, like if they see something in it, one of the things you can do is just use like the yellow ones so that it blends into everything. It doesn't really stand out. That's for extra visual picky eaters. I'm just zesting. I'm just zesting the lemon right now.
So you can see all the different colors.
So pretty.
It's really pretty.
And then we'll save this for juice for a different recipe. Cut up the garlic. If you want to start picking some of that thyme, that would be awesome. I did do a little bit ahead of time, but.
Ahead of time.
The food puns never get old. They're like my favorite thing ever.
There's never enough time. I grew up in a restaurant, and one of the things my mom chose to decorate the restaurant with was above the kitchen, there's a big banner, and she wrote, "There's never enough time." But THYME.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good? Okay.
Yeah. Chop up a bunch of this. Okay, so now we have...
It's a good team effort.
It was, high five. Now we have all of the stuff in here except for the egg and the turkey, and I have not seasoned yet, so we're gonna do that now. I'm gonna grab a good, my pinch is a solid pinch. I'd say my pinch is about a half of a teaspoon, so knowing that, I'm gonna do 2 of those. So I have a full teaspoon here, and that's just on the veg. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt once I add the meat. But I wanna add this salt now and kind of toss it around all this veggie mixture.
This is a good technique to draw out extra moisture from the vegetables so your meatballs aren't like soggy and stuff like that. So.
And so they actually combine, like stick together when you're making them, and they don't just
our meatballs, we don't use a binder or like any gluten or panko or anything like that. So
lots of times people will add breadcrumbs, and they'll add like a moisture agent and then also a drying and binding agent. With these ones, we want to just strictly have meat and vegetables and herbs, and in order for that to stick together, the turkey's already really sticky protein, and then we have that little bit of egg, so it's a lot of wet ingredients, so this really helps to get some of that extra moisture off. So you're just gonna let this sit here for a couple minutes and allow some of that moisture to come off, and then I'll show you what we drain off. So I'm gonna move all of this mixture to one side of the bowl, and then I'm just gonna simply press and get all this excess liquid off. And so look at how much liquid you actually have here. So we're gonna just dump this off. I'm gonna hold my ingredients. I'm just gonna dump it in the sink here. And really it is mostly all just liquid, so. And then I'm just gonna kind of re-fluff up all my veggies so that we'll be ready to add our egg, and then we're gonna add the turkey. So now we're gonna make a little well. I'm gonna take the egg and we're gonna just crack it into there. And then we're just gonna kind of mix it up with our hands, with our fingers. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the turkey. The goal here is just to mix in all of the vegetables into the meat kind of evenly dispersed. I am gonna take a minute here and I'm gonna season it again with salt. It looks like a lot, but I promise you, you're seasoning 2 pounds of meat, so you wanna have a good amount of salt. And now we're just gonna incorporate that all in. You don't wanna over mix this, but you definitely want to incorporate all of that veg into all of the turkey and all of the meat so that the meatballs stick together. One more thing to mention, I'm personally not putting pepper in this recipe because most kids can be a little bit finicky with pepper, but it is really fantastic with a little extra like black pepper or some red pepper flakes, just to your taste. If your kids like spicy, get crazy. If they don't put anything in it. It's great like this. I've just preheated the oven to 375. So our next step is to use our olive oil spray. We also have our measuring spoon, and then we have a sheet tray lined with some parchment paper. I'm gonna spray a little spray of the olive oil into the spoon, and then I'm gonna spray my hands, and then just make sure everything's all greased up, and then that's it. We're just gonna go ahead and start. I like to do like a even like level tablespoon. It's fairly level. Okay, I'm ready for another. This is like the hard part about working with turkey, is it's really sticky. That's good.
It is. It's super sticky.
And so you have to literally keep spraying.
That's why the miso is. That's why the miso is top notch.
As it like cloud dusts you. we're done. At this point, all we have left to do is just put them in the oven for about 10 minutes, and that's it. The way that you want to check to see that they are done is by just giving them a little push. If it's really gushy in the middle, then it clearly needs like another minute, minute and a half. But these ones are all very firm, and that's perfect. 10 minutes is pretty much like right on the money. But if you're not sure and you want to be like extra sharp, you can always use your meat thermometer like we did in our chicken video, and just take one of the largest ones in on the tray and just temp it. And it should be right around 155 to 160. It's good to go. Now do not forget, like every meat we're gonna show you how to cook, as soon as it comes out of the oven, you have to let it rest for a minimum of a good 5 to 10 minutes. Let's eat one.
Okay.
Look at this little tiny one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Flavor like explosion right away. They're really good. And I just want to show you the inside.
They're perfectly cooked, yeah.
Not like tough in any way. I will say we've had many years to perfect cooking meat and like how to know when it's done and when it's not, when it's gonna be overcooked, when it's not. And it takes a lot of practice, but you can do it. Trust your instincts and use a thermometer. It's like foolproof. You know what is amazing with these? Tzatziki.
Yes.
Like a really good like Greek yogurt tzatziki. So make some turkey meatballs. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell so you know when we're posting videos. Happy eating.
Happy cooking.
Yeah.
Happy cooking with your kids.